for me.
Go ahead, baby.
I swear the whole world I can feel my heartbeat when I lay eyes on you. Ooh. What's up, good people? It's time for another session of that verbal cardio. We back. We back with another session of that verbal cardio, man. And I got my co-host with me. Water, H2O, man. Let me tell you something. If you're not drinking water, if you're not rocking with this right here, you're not rocking with nothing. You're not rocking with nothing, man. You're rocking with a hot nothing. Because without water, nothing is around here, man. Everything you covered, everything you hold dear is not even around, man. Water. This is everything. This is the lifeblood of everything. That little job you hate that's paying the bills, that's making your ends meet each other face to face. That little job wouldn't even exist without water. That job that you love, that job that's your lifeblood, that job that you, man, you know what I'm saying? I love what I do. I love it. That job wouldn't even be here without water. Think about that. Get your head around that. Them kids you love, the families you love, the family members, them friends, the bag, the fashion, them TV shows, whatever you into, the sports, the pettiness, the mess, whatever you into is not here without water, man. Them drugs you selling, they not here without water. You know what I'm saying? The porn you watching, that porn that you love so much, ain't nobody smashing if ain't no water out there. Ain't nobody smashing. Vagina's gonna be dried up. Penis is gonna be soft. People just be like, man, I ain't got the energy to do this scene. Because they dehydrated. Water is everything. That little church that you love to go to a couple times a week, the pastor up there sweating, he ain't gonna be sweating if ain't no water because he dehydrated and dead. Your pastor ain't even here. Your pastor never exists. Jesus Christ himself. There's no Jesus without water. Imagine if Jesus never drank water his whole life. He wouldn't even survive through the childhood. He could just been baby Jesus henceforth. What happened to the baby? He died of dehydration. It's serious business. It's serious business, Sabrina.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
Water is everything, man. Respect it, cherish it, honor it, drink it, hold it tight. This is what you have to do. We always say, oh, I can't, I got to do this, I got to do this, or I can't because I have to do this. Well, I can only do this because I have to. This is paramount right here, man. Keep that in mind, man. I ain't playing no games with y'all, man. Got my producer extraordinaire back up in there. She ain't got no laptop.
I don't have a laptop.
She out here, no bra on.
Pretty much. I do have a bra, but no.
She got an actual bra, but the laptop
but
was
the
a real
laptop
bra.
is definitely my.
And now, you know,
my
she out here
cardio
nipples
bra.
out.
Nipples are out.
Nipples out. We got one topic. We sitting here with one topic on the docket.
Wait, I got more. I'm gonna add more. All right.
We got one crusty topic.
No, it's a good topic.
That I got 5 minutes for. But
I do want to say that there's no thigh meat without water. Somebody
ain't
reminded.
no thigh meat. Ain't no hoochie daddy shorts.
Ain't no hoochie daddy shorts.
Ain't none of this. No movies. No side boob.
No side boob. That's tragic.
No sundress. Sundress is out.
Sundresses are gone.
Everything's gone without water.
Without water.
Do y'all realize? I don't think y'all realize. I think y'all take it for granted. I think y'all taking it for granted out here, man.
They do.
I think because water is just around for you. You know, it's people in other countries. They know the value of water. Mm-hmm. They got to work hard to get it. They got to go out there and well it up. They got to go to the well and get it. I want to talk about this.
Talk about it.
There was a lady at a well that got trampled by an elephant.
Oh, yeah.
She got trampled by an elephant. I dug into the story a little bit. She was getting water from a well, Elephant comes out the woods and tramples her up. She was 70.
Oh.
So I was like, damn, man. You know what I'm saying? So when you think elephants doing that, you be like, all right, what'd y'all do? Because elephants aren't known to just be wilding out like that. Or they could be now. You know, I'm not in the countryside with them. You know, if I talk to the people that actually live amongst elephants, they be like, man, elephants be coming through here. Man, they be making our lives a living hell. They could be absolute menaces. We look at elephants as like these sweet creatures that, you know, if you don't mess with them, they don't mess with you, and they're sweet and Dumbo, and we remember, and like, you know, they're great, and they be moving slow, and they're adorable, and they got the ears, and they're friendly, you know what I'm saying? But don't mess with the kids, but at the same time. But what if they really just disrespectful to the people around them? What if they just like, man, fuck y'all, man?
But they play it off when
They
other
play
people
it
come
off.
around.
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Don't exploit the elephants. But that elephant like, yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah.
When the cameras leave, y'all gonna see the real us. We don't like Asians.
They turn into Ike Turner.
What if they just like that? They just abusive, running people down. People trying to set up little festivals. They just running through there, busting it all up.
You know what? I wouldn't even be mad. I'd feel bad.
You'd be mad if your legs was broken.
But if they have a history of doing that, and like we all know, like, hey, don't be trying to get near them elephants. Don't be living over there, because it's like you move in to the neighborhood.
If you had the warning, what if you was away though? You space. They was coming for miles just to fuck your shit up. Oh, you making your little vegan video? Man, get the. They trampling through your whole camera setup, your ring light destroyed. Your whole setup done. Elephant came through. Fuck everything you got going.
I don't even know how I would feel.
Every time.
I feel like I would just wouldn't. Yeah.
And then they teaching the kids, hey, you see the little stuff they got going on? Run through it.
Yeah.
Fuck it up.
They're so cute too.
They're adorable.
I'd be like, man,
Elephants are magnificent.
time.
But man, let me tell you what this elephant did. So this elephant kills this woman. This busts in and kills her. And you know, I assume it's a horrible death. And so she getting slung around. She died from her injuries at the hospital. So cut to, the elephant shows back up to the funeral and mauls her up again. Gets her goes to the casket, gets her dead body, mauls it up, and the people just like, yo, what are you doing? So now I'm thinking, did this lady do something? Was this a vendetta? Now, this was in Asia. So we talking the Asian elephant here, like India, Asia. They have a lifespan of 30-something to 40-something years. That's their lifespan. This woman was 70. I don't know what she did back in the day. You know, maybe she was in a group where they were out hunting elephants and she was in that mix. Maybe she was part of an ivory. You know, we taking ivory, we doing whatever. Maybe she was in on some shady activity. And they say elephants never forget. They say elephants are known for not forgetting. So maybe she did some shady shit. Even though we looking at her as an old woman, like, no, she's old. She's old. No. Maybe she was involved in some shady shit towards elephants back in the day, and that elephant was like, you gonna get yours. And then he came out the woods and was like, yo, remember, male or female elephant, remembered. Because the fact that the elephant came back to the funeral to finish her off, even though she was already done, to make sure the job was complete, that's personal. That's personal right there, man.
Singing the Coco song, Remember
me. That's a vendetta for your ass. And that elephant remembered. I was like, I'm going to get your ass 30 years from now.
Yeah.
And finish the job. Now, if it was an African elephant, their lifespan is 70 years. So they could have grew up together and been like, you shady. You played me when you was 20. 20-something.
What happened to the elephant?
I don't know.
Oh, they didn't talk about it?
Yeah, I didn't see anything in the article about it. What it sounded like they just let the elephant just
Be an elephant.
because they say it came from one of the reserves they had nearby or whatever.
Oh, so that's how they knew it was the same elephant because it was
Yeah.
marked. Because I was wondering that too. How did they know it was the same elephant?
And it sounded like from what I read, it sounded like the elephant only focused on her. So to me, in my eyes, unless there's other pieces to the story, I feel like that elephant had a vendetta.
Had to.
And I feel like when an animal really focuses on you and carries it over, I'm going with the animal in that they know something that we don't. You know what I mean? They know something that we don't. So if you see an animal really just zeroed in on a particular person, and you be like, "No, they're innocent. They're innocent." That animal knows something.
This is true.
Because people lie, animals don't.
Mm-hmm. And energy, I feel like when dogs, they don't usually bark at people, but man, they do not like you. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I trust the dog.
The dog, there's a reason. There's a reason why. That animal is tripping on that particular person, man. Take heed.
Yeah, if that dog.
Take heed. All right, Instagram, man. If you want to see the rest of this episode, man, you're going to have to join my Patreon. Get in on it, man, and get the link. But we out of here. But yeah, take heed. Take that heed, because I'm like, yo, that elephant really was like, yo. And that elephant was getting the scoop. That elephant was like, oh, man, it's crazy, man. I'm sorry, y'all. It's wilding out, man.
Not bad.
Are they going to have a service for? Yeah, where's the service going to be at? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm sorry I did this. I'm an elephant, man. I don't know no better. Where's the funeral going to be at, man? The family's going to be there. She got a lot of family. Where they going to come together at? Where they going to congregate? Oh, over there. I know where that park is. I know where that's at. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. It's just... And then he got the intel and showed back up to the funeral.
Yeah, this could be a movie. I'd watch it.
Man.
I would watch it. Where it starts from the beginning.
Yeah.
Of
the
beginning. Where they show what she did.
Yeah.
And it just shows the elephant surviving, existing. It shows her growing, getting older, having a family. And it might be a short film because we don't want to watch all that. But and then finally, she's alone.
Yep.
He was like, I didn't want to do in the past because you were with your kids.
Right. Or
your husband or whoever. And finally catches her alone and says, gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha. And did he creep up?
And did he creep up?
I feel like an elephant would be impossible for the creep up, but...
I don't think he creeped up. I'm reading it right now, too. And
oh, you read? Oh, yeah.
I'm reading it myself.
Fill us in.
So, apparently it says this elephant escaped from Dalma Wildlife Sanctuary, which is located in a neighboring state. They say it took place in Maya Mirmu. Excuse me if I'm saying that wrong. And then it says the elephant trampled the woman, and she passed away in the hospital. And then when the family's performing her last rites before lighting her funeral pyre, when the elephant allegedly returned and grabbed her body, the animal threw the corpse in the air and then ran away.
Yeah,
now
that's vendetta, man.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking like you threw her in the air.
Yeah,
they had to, and then I'm thinking the trunk is strong. Is it strong enough to pick up a person? And then a person like that's passed away because that's dead weight.
But she's 70.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking she's probably
not that heavy, but still.
She's probably $110 tops.
How strong is that trunk? But it might have tusks.
And we're thinking too, this is a Asian woman. India on the Indian side, so
yeah, probably tiny.
She's not gonna be heavy.
Yeah.
She's not gonna be heavy at all. She might even be 98 pounds. Into an elephant, nothing. Because an elephant can lift a man that's in shape and flip him all the way up to the heavens. I've seen the dude that be doing all the flips with the elephant.
Oh, like tricks and stuff.
Yeah, I be seeing all that. So, man, that might have been easy work. That's crazy, though. But you know what, man? Like, I wouldn't put the elephant down.
Nah.
So everybody ran for their lives and they attacked the. So
I would just be at the funeral.
Saying something different though.
You say what?
Oh wait, never mind. Because it was like the villagers ran for their lives while the tusker, so it does have tusk, attacked the dead woman's corpse, trampling her furiously, and then started roaring, inciting others in the herd to attack the village as well. And they attacked her house in the village, smashing it, killing the goats. Then the herd attacked several others' houses. Yo, what is going on?
Yo.
And then they said the villagers said that they ran away when they heard the herd came charging, and when they came back, they witnessed the elephant lifting the body and destroying it. What?
Whoa.
Yo,
they brought out the gang. Like, what is this?
This is vendetta.
I really want to know what she did.
Yeah.
And it probably is a thing of, elephants know having, humans poach them. So they probably have a history of just knowing that that's what they do. And when they see somebody that's going to like a rage and be like, I'm going to, I've seen y'all.
Right.
I've seen what y'all done. We didn't had enough.
They know.
And it's just anybody can get it at this point. They're on edge. And I don't know if there's anything to calm them down.
These elephants are woke.
They woke.
They woke. They be like, man, we know what y'all all about. And it could be a message. Even if this particular village or whatever is not even involved in that lifestyle, they sending a message to yo, even though y'all are not the hunters or y'all not, we got to set an example. Somebody said, Kyle said Black Air Force One energy.
I can't outrun an elephant. I'm gonna have to hit it with a crossover.
The best thing you can hope to do is a crossover.
It's a quick, and then I'm gonna do that until I die. Like I gotta keep running because I feel like an elephant got real stamina. They don't really have to move that much to go far. They're huge.
Yeah. That's a lot of space covered in a short amount of time. And
you out there, I might run into something else. I'm gonna try to hit a crossover and run into a snake pit.
Right.
Or
you got a snake pit. You got a cougar on your neck. What if you crossed the elephant over though, broke his ankles?
And it fell down.
And then
it fall down in slow mo. I'll probably sit there and watch it fall. To be honest, but actually, I feel like that'll make it worse. It'd make it mad. Like this.
As long as they give me enough time to get to where I need to be, because I feel like I'm be in the open, so there ain't too many places I can hide.
Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't be safe nowhere though.
Yeah.
Where can you really be? You got to go somewhere where it's like this. Like, we got to be inside somewhere where it's like built with some bricks or something.
Or you got to be near a car.
Oh yeah, if I can get it in a whip.
Nah, because I mean, if they running towards you, and you got to start the car. GG's, they'll just stomp that car out.
The car ain't never gonna start.
Yeah, that's true.
The car ain't gonna start on time.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Come on. And I've seen elephants tear up vehicles. So when the elephant wants you dead.
Oh no, they coming for you, and then even after you're dead.
Oh,
that's crazy.
I'm pulling back up.
It's like I found. I wonder. It's like I feel his spirit is here.
Right.
Where, that's him?
Yep.
On his head.
Right here.
Yeah.
Then you get cremated. It shows up and destroys your urn.
Oh my God.
All the dust kicked up, and they
really don't forget.
Yeah.
Right.
That's crazy.
Or maybe they didn't believe that she was dead. They're like, nah, man, let me go check.
Let me make sure.
Yeah, let me triple. Let me double.
So now I really want to know about this woman's past. Because that sounded like Vendetta City.
That's crazy. So elephants, we know, we already knew that they don't forget, but they hold grudges, it seems like.
Yes.
And they have vendettas, and they work organized.
Yep.
And then also with the monkeys, when that dog killed that baby monkey, and then they killed all of those dogs.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they hold grudges too. These animals are very smart.
They mourn, they hold grudges. Full shebang.
That orangutan grabbed that man up so quick.
Oh yeah, he did. Snatch that dude up. He wanted the shirt. People were saying in the comment section that that orangutan is probably lonely, or because it's locked up.
Yeah.
So they was mad at me for posting it, but
the fact that he was just handling them though, one hand for the most part, and his foot, and he just had him flipped up, and they trying to pull him away. He had him tight.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. Orangutans are big, but that lets me know I don't want no smoke with a gorilla.
Primate strength is just insane. I would like to be grabbed by an orangutan just so I can feel
how strong it is.
Yeah, I want to actually feel. I don't want my arm broke, obviously, but I want to feel the strength. Like I want to feel it firsthand. Like, yo,
get them to bench press.
Yeah, it's like
I feel like they could do it.
Because when you watch them move, more so orangutans than silverback gorillas, but like when you watch them move, and how primates carry themselves when they're climbing, and just the easy work of them moving their body with their arm strength.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, for us, that's rare for us to be able to do one pull-up, one chin-up. The average person is going to struggle with a few pull-ups. Mm-hmm. They're going to be like...
That's what they do their whole life.
They do this. It's just nothing.
Their
it's
upper
just
body strength is
and I'm
crazy.
just like, wow.
And they just be going.
That's some crazy strength.
And their feet basically hands. They got 4 hands, basically.
Yes. They got the extra hand work.
So their strength in their core is crazy.
Man, I'm amazed.
Remember that video of the gorilla just pulling the dude?
Oh yes, slid him through the foliage like he was nothing.
And let him go, like just remember.
Yeah, he grabbed the dude by the foot and just drug him through the foliage real quick, just a few feet.
Yeah,
and just let him go. But the slide was just nothing.
It was like nothing, and he never even made eye contact with the dude. He just grabbed him.
He probably let him know I could throw you.
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
He probably could have threw him so far, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like just know what I'm capable of.
Yeah, you see it.
Yeah, I would hate to get caught up with them in the wild. Like,
oh my god.
Winston just was hanging out with a bunch of gorillas.
He was?
Yeah, like in the wild. He's like, yo, this is like a surreal feeling.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, it was on his story. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
I don't know why he don't show up on my timeline.
I don't know either.
Some weirdness going on out here. I would love to sit with gorillas though.
Mm-hmm.
Because I would just be sitting, no disrespect, looking away if the male come in. I'm be like,
yeah.
I'm be looking at the foliage. Yeah, you got nice greens here. You know what I'm saying? So, is that kale? Just to not agitate him. Because if he run up, I got nothing.
I want to hang out with apes. I want to hang out with any sort of monkey.
Yeah. Some monkeys look bad, though. Some monkeys I don't want to kick it with.
That's the little one.
I want to spider.
Them little ones, man, they look bad. If they too bad, I'm going to get mad and get annoyed. But if they...
But the bigger ones, they so big.
Yes.
It'd be intimidating. Because they like that.
I'm here for, chimp energy.
Chimps.
Yeah. But chimps, they're scary.
They're because they're smart, they're strong.
Yeah.
And...
They can kill you.
Yeah, they can kill you easily.
Yeah.
They ain't really got to think about it. It could be anything.
Yeah.
They don't know how to communicate with you, so they just get mad and be like, well, I lost.
Man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I really want a spider monkey.
Spider monkey, man. For sure.
I just want to hang out with one.
For sure. Speaking of my spider, man.
Oh.
So, a lot of y'all, I've been posting my spider chronicles on my story. So, some of y'all may or may not know, I had a black widow hanging out.
Pet.
In the backyard, up against the one of the trash bins. She would come out every night. At about 8:30. Come out every night and just make a web and sit in the middle of the web, just collect food or whatever. Like clockwork. She'd be out there every night. I'd go out there at the same time. And one time, I was like, yo, it's about 8:28. Let me go out here and see if she's coming out. I went out there. She was walking out of the bin thing. I was like clockwork. And also in my backyard, there's a bigger spider inside the little shed out there that looks like the same species as what she was. I think it's another female, actually. Females are bigger, so it has to be a female. Huge spider.
It was a huge spider.
Huge.
That was a really big spider.
Yeah.
Her name is Natasha, the original one.
Yes.
Because they were asking.
Yeah, Natasha is the name.
Did you give the bigger one a name?
Nah.
What was Natasha's sister's name?
What was her name?
Hold on, we gonna go ahead.
I forget what her name is. So, also, y'all saw me on my story. I found an egg on the ground by the trash can. I think it's a lizard egg. So, when I come out the side door, I always see a lizard either on the wall or running away, and usually runs behind that trash bin, the same bin that the spider hangs out on. So I came out last night. So the past few nights I haven't seen Natasha. Natasha has not been out there. And like I said, she's like clockwork with the schedule. And I also keep seeing the lizard.
Oh, and her sister name is Yelena.
Yelena. So Yelena's in the tool shed.
Yeah.
Yelena. I've been seeing the lizard out there. So now I'm wondering, did the lizard eat Natasha?
That'd be tragic.
Because lizards do eat insects. So even though technically spiders are, not insects, but
How big is a lizard?
The lizard is probably about...
Oh, this is typical lizard size.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Because that Black Widow didn't look like she was that small.
No, it was a big.
Black Widow's pretty big.
Yeah, I don't think the lizard. I don't think the lizard want any smoke with a spider.
I don't know, man.
I think they know. Like they don't think they will mess with them too much. Because the risk, like you could be like, okay, if the lizard can grab it up or whatever, but that spider can still bite it in its mouth, like while it's still fighting, and that will probably kill that lizard.
True. If Black Widow does all that to us,
all right, I was thinking the same thing.
The lizard would probably die, like pretty quick.
Even just eating it, I feel like whatever is inside of Natasha would just burst out into the lizard.
Yeah, it would take forever for that lizard to eat that spider.
Let me Google.
But are you like?
Because I've definitely seen lizards. They eat crickets. That's one
of
their main
that's
things.
the bread
They
and
love
butter.
crickets, but the crickets don't be big. If they too big, I think lizards just be like, I can't do that. Sorry,
right?
I ain't gonna try to do it.
Do lizards eat?
Snake will do it. A snake will just eat any, like if it's big enough, you think he could do it, he gonna do it.
I wonder if there's any snakes in our backyard.
Probably.
There's snakes around our neighborhood, but I don't know about the backyard.
It usually be near like if y'all have like water back there or anything like that.
Yeah,
then
no, we don't got that. But we do have a pond. Not a pond. A water fountain. Like
they like to be. It's like
the
if the ground is like wet enough, they kind of like that.
So check this out. So it says most animals that prey on insects such as birds or lizards stay away from the black widow spider due to the red marking on its back. Although eating the spider won't kill them, it will make them sick.
Makes sense. That sign is a threat, like
right. And these spiders do have the red marking. They look kind of brownish, more brownish than just straight black.
Red, yeah.
Especially the one in the bin looks way more brown than the one outside.
And that marking is not.
But that marking is obvious.
Yeah. Is it under or on top? I can't remember.
It's under.
Both. Under.
It's under, yeah.
You have no idea.
So, maybe, but I haven't seen Natasha though. Where is Natasha?
How do you feel? Like, do you feel like you're missing a pet? Like,
I wanna look and see where she at. Like, I wanna flip the bin upside down and look on that handle.
Yeah.
And see, because the angle is a tough angle to get a visual.
Yeah.
But so if lizards do indeed avoid those kind of spiders because of the markings, which that spider clearly has, then that negates my theory.
She's probably there. Or she probably somewhere else. She probably moved. She's like, yo, man, this dude keep coming out, staring at me. I'm over here just trying to eat, build my little web or whatever. He just watching me
And
talking.
I destroy the webs every morning.
Every morning. She probably sick of your shit.
Maybe.
You ever seen a spider make a web?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild.
It's crazy, man. Like, we've been seeing a lot of spiders. We get a lot of them in the house.
But
everywhere we go, we was at that house Angel was in shooting the content. It was a spider hanging from the ceiling. A pretty sizable size too.
Really big.
And then you can see it just doing stuff with the hands. And then at home when I was playing COD downstairs, spider just drops.
Oh.
I'm standing when I play Call of Duty downstairs, I stand up and stand in front of the TV because my TV's high. And so the spider just came down. I was like, right here. And
I wonder why.
It just came down and dropped down.
We used to get that problem. The central air will push a spider out. They'll be up there, and then they'll have a web, and that air will push them down. And so they're like, I have to like fall. Basically. Yeah. So they kind of come down like graceful. Yeah. Like, what is? And then it was just like, oh, he's just falling down. They happen here. It was recording, and the spider was just falling right here, like right behind me. And I was like, oh,
Was it webbing down or was it just a straight fall?
No, it was webbing.
It was webbing
usually
down.
that's what they do to protect us. Because I think if it just were to just fall, I think it would fall. It wouldn't die because it's kind of light.
Right.
But they come down gracefully on the web because it's just kind of connected.
Also, sometimes spiders make little web parachutes and fly on those.
Man,
Like they'll do a little parachute type web and just kind of fly on those. I'm like, man, yo, they be
spiders be flying in Australia, or raining spiders in Australia.
Oh my God.
Australia got the worst wildlife.
Man,
right?
Like that's a danger to people.
I seen videos of those spiders out there.
It's like, bro, you gotta shoot them. Like
Yeah.
they are huge.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to hit him with a broom, he gonna cross you, and then it's on. He's on alert. Like I'm good.
Hell
I don't want to deal with it. But people be like, we like leave. There's like, bro, we leave our house because they're so big, and we're scared to come back in because they're over the door or whatever.
Oh my God.
Right.
They be the size of like like your forearm or whatever.
Yeah.
It was like, or it could be like you be driving and then the people like it's a stat like people crash their cars because they'll be driving and then they'll look over and see it like, oh my God, and then they end up crashing the car or dying because the spider was in their whip. I can't lie, if I ain't gonna be scared. If I look over and I see that, I'm trying to get out the car too.
I'm gonna jump on just on pure, because let's be real. As I love animals and much as I be recording and fascinating and catching,
Right.
at my core,
Yes.
I'm still scared of spiders.
Oh yeah, because
At my core.
Yeah.
I just, ever since I had kids, I was like, I can't be a complete coward.
that's
So
your
I was
origin
always-
story.
Yeah.
They're
So-
dangerous.
So you put me in Australia, where the spiders are
Huge.
the size of my hand and bigger, just in the house. My nerves are gonna be shot. Because now I can't do my usual get the red Solo cup.
Nah.
I don't even want to spray it. Imagine trying to spray because it's gonna jump.
It's gonna spray, it's gonna freak out on the spray.
Shooting it.
So it's just like,
then-
man, you got the
And
pistol.
spiders are already fast.
Yep.
The bigger they are, that means the faster they are because they cover more. Nah, bro. I'm good. Australia and the Amazon, I'm good. Like, obviously places where humans don't need to be because they got these kind of things out there. They're telling us don't come.
Right.
Amazon got plate-sized spiders that be killing birds. Why I want to be out there? They got
Yes.
anacondas and huge snakes, bullet ants. I'm good.
Yes.
I'll do a helicopter overview, be like, wow, the Amazon.
Right.
If the helicopter were to crash or I fall in the water, just kill me now, please.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with the
man.
wildlife. Wild boars, yeah, it's too much.
That's crazy. And then at night, that's the scary part.
Like, you can't see nothing.
Spiders come out at night and you just out there and you don't know where they at. Oh my God. Yeah.
That's a no for me. There's this girl I know that I met in New York, but she's from Australia, and she lives there now. She moved back because of the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I see her, she's a dancer, so she dances in. She's got like a little studio,
Yeah.
and it looks like it's partially outside, partially inside. So I'm always like, yo, what is that like?
Right.
What kind of bugs be coming into your crib? Because that's scary.
Yeah.
I can't even, man.
The big furry spiders coming in hot.
I will say that spiders that come into our crib or any bug that comes into our crib are really lucky.
Oh yeah.
They're so lucky.
I just bought a spider catcher.
Yeah, we don't kill bugs.
So it's
We
a
just
little
release
long
'em.
arm device, and it has these little threads at the bottom, and then you can pick up. And so it just came in the mail yesterday, so I haven't used it, but I got it because I'll be catching them.
Yeah.
I'll be catching them. Everybody else be like, kill it now, kill it. It's a brown recluse, it's a black widow together. Kill it. It's a tarantula. I'll be like, relax, y'all.
I know, it's so annoying. Stop telling us to kill
Relax.
kill these bugs that are
Man,
in our
they just be
crib.
like, oh, it's venomous. It's an anaconda. Kill everything. Just because I'm scared, I got to pull the trigger. Anyway, but that's that. I just had to get it off my little nipples. They found so in Uganda, they found huge gold deposits, huh?
So, $12 trillion
Oh.
that they're on their way to being the richest country.
So I want to make sure Uganda, this is theirs, right?
Theirs.
No outside forces, no
They discovered it in Uganda.
colonizing, none of that.
They discovered it in Uganda.
And this is real?
Oh, boy.
This is real. There's mad, like, if you look it up,
That's great, but also trouble.
that's scary as hell. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm sure they're like excited, but it's also
about
like,
they about to go over there. They about to try to get over there
That's the
and
thing,
get their hands
man.
on it.
It's
Yeah.
like how Wakanda always wanted to keep a secret about the vibranium.
yep.
It's like you don't want the outside forces to know what you got going there, because then they're gonna try to come up in there.
That's the thing. Like, they could, they have that Wakanda potential.
Yeah.
But there's us. sucks. The West in general.
Yeah.
It's just all these other people, like, and it's out there now.
Europe is trash.
Yeah,
and they started this gangster
Europe
shit.
started it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was just, it was announced 2 days ago, or not too long ago. As a matter of fact, when was it discovered?
I hope that really
The 8th.
My ideal would just be for the people of Uganda to be able to flourish
Man,
from this.
I was excited when I first heard it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
But then I don't want it to get violent and get, conflicts and, even like rebel forces and like, neighboring countries coming
People
up
just
in
gonna
there.
try to go just to get their hands on it.
And I'm just like, God damn, I hope it doesn't get bloody.
Yeah.
It's like California gold rush thing that happened. Pushed everybody was like, oh, gold? Like,
Yeah.
we're about to go out this way. So then everybody started going, and it was like, well, then took all the stuff. Now there's nothing left. And it's like, well, we don't need to be here anymore. So
Right. Man, that's an interesting
that's a lot.
development,
12 trillion?
Trillion?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, it's probably more, but they're like,
In
That's just
Africa? In
estimate.
Africa?
in Africa.
That dollar's going to stretch.
Right. If that's for inflation.
I don't even think Uganda is worth. You can probably look up how much the country is worth now.
They got to protect that.
Man,
Sure. They got to do something to make sure people can't get to it if they want to.
tough.
And that's going to be the hard part.
That's tough.
That's scary.
They Wakanda right now.
They are Wakanda. And I hope greatness comes from it.
Me too.
I hope it's like, I know they're going to have to deal with some shit, but I hope it's not too bad.
Right.
I hope, like, in the end, they're just like, all right, man, y'all can have it. But we know that's
We
not gonna happen.
flourishing now. I want to see them lavish over there. I want to be looking at them
Right.
like, man, they spending that money. I want Uganda to look like Dubai.
Yes, as they should.
Right.
As they should.
hmm I want them to be over there like, man, I want Uganda to be the place to be. Hey, man, you got to take a trip to Uganda, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to take a trip. I want to see Uganda on people's Instagrams, these lavish, huge buildings and shit. And I want to see that. And I want to see the regular people flourishing as well.
Right. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, it's going to be spread out. Like, how's that going to work?
Yeah. Is it going to open up the job market? Are we going to have more jobs for, the local people?
Right. It's a lot of questions. All we can do is watch and see what happens and see how it unfolds.
Peep game. Let me hold something though. Let me hold a dollar.
Yeah, let me get a little sign.
Let me hold $5, Uganda. Just a quick, $7, $7.87. Let me hold that.
787.
$7.87. Man, let me get that.
So Netflix has greenlit Squid Game: The Challenge, a reality competition series based on the hit 2021 South Korean drama.
Oh, that's what you were talking about yesterday.
No, they greenlit season 2.
They just now greenlit season 2?
Yeah, like it's just spoken about. They probably been greenlit it,
Yeah.
but they probably just announced it.
What took them so long?
For the announcement, they
Yeah.
probably wanted to drag it out.
Because we
For
already knew
anticipation. Yeah.
Squid Game was a phenomenon.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, man,
It's like you didn't really have to
already know.
announce that. We
You
knew.
already know, man. So they got a challenge reality series.
Yeah, would you do it?
Yeah,
That sounds fun. I
it
would do it
does
too.
sound fun.
Sound like a good time.
I might apply.
That'd be so fun.
Yeah.
We should look into that.
Struggle Beard said we need a black version of Squid Games where you dodge bill collectors. Hey, let's get it. That don't even have to just be black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody got these bills.
Right.
The majority of Americans live in check to check.
Yeah.
The majority of Americans are living check to check. And these people that are living in these big houses, they are check to check. That's what the study has found it. I was like, really? Like, so, you see these big houses and they got the nice cars or whatever, but one false move and they are in financial ruin. So everybody got these bills. It ain't just black folks out here struggling. So don't let the studies fool you in terms of, black folks, we just always broke. Nah, everybody broke. It's just certain people got enough money to where they can get the credit approved and they getting these loans and stuff like that. But they on the edge now. Don't get it twisted. But yes, I would do a Squid Game reality competition show because Squid Game, outside of dying, it looked like a fun ass game.
It did.
The cold part is though, here's what sucks about Squid Game. Everybody had to die except the winner.
Yeah.
There was no, like that first challenge on Squid Game where you had to avoid getting caught moving. Multiple people could have survived that if they could have got across, in time.
Mm-hmm.
But man, it comes down to everybody in this game is dying except the one winner.
Mm-hmm.
So if the real game was like that, I'm not doing it because there's no way I'm winning the whole thing. I mean, I could, but the chances are too slim.
How desperate because they were all desperate.
Just desperate measures.
That's crazy.
You gotta be super desperate.
Like, I don't care how much money I owe. I don't care about
Yeah.
death. What's the difference?
That's just,
I guess I don't know. Yeah, that's OD.
That's because I just thought about that. I was like, yo, it came down to one person. Everybody else had to die.
That's it.
And we was getting attached to the characters, and we was just all in. And it was just like, damn, man.
And then when you watch it, well, I watched it again.
Kobe.
Knowing, like, the old man and all that,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, like, this is all making sense now.
Right.
Just like from the very beginning, I'm like, oh, this is why he's so fearless.
Mm-hmm.
This man was mad fearless. He was mad fearless.
We was thinking just because he was old, he was just like, what I got to lose?
Fuck it.
But,
Shady boots.
Slippery best.
Shady boots.
Right. And then I got to be responsible for killing some of the people.
Oh, yeah.
There's that as well.
Yeah, that's another. That's a heavy
But
load. Oh,
you always have a chance to go home and not do the game. And you could be. Remember, they was like, "Yo, let's vote not to do this," and everybody went home for a little bit. Then they wanted to come back. I would have been in that initial go home group,
and then
I would have never came back. I'd have just been. But some people felt like having a chance to get all this money is better than the reality of hopelessness that they had on the streets. So I kind of understand, too, how the fear of death took second fiddle to desperation. So it's just like, all right, I get it. Like the people playing the game, that felt realistic, too, because I feel like in real life, people will actually play that game.
Oh, yeah. What game? Well, Kobe McGuire asks, what game was the most intense to you?
The scariest game for me was the one where they were jumping on the glass floors.
Yo, the glass one. I actually played that 2 nights ago on the Oculus.
Oh, did you fall?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because I couldn't even see it. I couldn't see the glass floor like that. Yeah. I did play a few months ago in a different world on the Oculus. That one was fun. It's fun. Like they have a bunch of like Squid Game stuff on the Oculus that you can play, and it's a good time.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's scary, but it's a good time.
Yeah, because that fall looked horrible. So I might have to go with that one as the most intense.
That scene though.
Yeah.
The way Shorty was like, "Man, you coming with me."
Yeah.
I like that. I appreciate her.
So I'm gonna have to go with that one. That's probably the most intense.
Yo. You ready for this next topic?
Oh, snap. Oh, yeah.
A team led by UC Berkeley astronomers
astronomy
has, for the first time, discovered what they believe to be a free-floating black hole. So this is just
moving around.
This is just moving around.
Oh, hell no. Free floating?
Free-floating black hole. I knew this would be like right up your alley.
That's terrifying, man.
You're all about the astronomy, but yeah.
Because black holes are already like a force to be reckoned with. They already like, you don't want to get near one. Everything getting sucked in. Yeah. Now this is on the move?
On the move.
How close is it, man? Is it coming over?
Oh, as a matter of fact.
That's the real question. That's what we want to know. Is the black hole bringing his ass over here? Because we got to draw the line somewhere, man. Don't be coming over here. Imagine if it was on the way. It's on a crash course to our solar system. So I don't even know how a black hole death would play out.
Right. How would that play out for us?
Ain't nothing we could do.
Right, that's
It's located between 2,280 and 6,260 light years away from Earth. That's far.
I don't even know what a light year is.
Man.
I can't imagine how far that really is.
Oh, my God.
Tony, do you know? Since you be watching
a light year is measured by, so let's say a star produces light, right? And 1 light year means it takes us a year to see that light. So if a star just cut on, if it was 1 light year away, it would take 1 year for us to see the light cut on. So let's say the star just like bloom. We wouldn't see that bloom until a year later if it was 1 light year away. So if you 6,000 light years away, it would take 6,000 years for us to see the light come on.
Oh.
But it'd be from that point, though. Like, the weird thing about this is that it's moving in time, not relation to, like, distance. So I think that's what they were saying. Like, if you can go far enough back in light years and go back, you can see things from the past because if it already happened or whatever.
Yeah, because what we're seeing is that old...
Yeah, old stuff, yeah. So technically, like, the sun, what we see is a little old. But if we go further back, like, when something happens, like we see like a twinkling star,
right,
or anything like that. If it were to supernova or anything like that, we would see it, but it would be so much later that it had already happened so long ago. We just now saw it because of how long it took that light to get to us.
Right.
It's pretty wild.
That's crazy, man. Every time I think about the universe and time and, like, you know, the whole, my nose started bleeding. I just, you know, I remember one time I was at the Griffith Observatory watching one of their little sky shows on the ceiling or whatever, and I just started thinking about time and space, and I almost had a little panic attack in that moment, just thinking about just how big the universe is, time, all of that. Like when I do the review, because I'm reviewing, I might as well do it now, the latest Jurassic Park, right? So dinosaurs were here 65 million years ago. And we was talking about this in the car. How long ago that was.
Yeah, that's mad. Like
1 million years.
Alone.
Is crazy long.
Yeah.
65?
Yeah.
Million?
How long have humans been here on Earth? It ain't been
too long, man. We need to go.
I don't know. I forget when the earliest human was predicted to have been found. It was much later after this, after the 65 million years ago. But
it says 2.4 million.
We go back to 2.4 million years ago.
Humans?
Yeah.
What?
It's one of the earliest known humans is Homo habilis, or handyman, who lived about 2.4 million to 1.4 million years ago in eastern and southern Africa.
Damn.
Yo.
Just how old the planet is, first of all.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yo, so we have like early humans. Well, I say we, like I still work there.
Yeah.
But when I worked at the Museum of Natural History, we have a display of like the early human form, male and female, when in like it's just standing there, and people would really get mad. Like working at the Museum of Natural History was the most insane thing to me when I would have these like really religious people come in there and argue with us, like literally argue with us. How dare you teach this? Especially I worked in the planetarium.
Right.
And when we had the planetarium show, how dare you teach people that this is how the planet was made and that this was God. I was like, bro, you're in the Museum of Natural History. Right. Not religious history. There's you're not gonna don't
it's
come
in the title.
Here. It literally Don't come in here expecting Adam and Eve.
Right.
Oh, God was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make this planet right quick. I'm going to put these people on here. No, that's not what you come in here for. You come in for natural science history.
Right.
It always blew my mind. And they would come to me because I was sitting at the desk in the planetarium. So they just see this woman. She's like dressed up like she holds weight.
Right.
Because I had to dress up. Mm-hmm. They'd be like, it was the Big Bang Theory when that was playing in the planetarium.
Yeah.
People would always ask for their money back. I can't believe you literally went into the Big Bang Theory expecting God to show up.
At the Natural History Museum.
You know damn well Neil deGrasse Tyson is in this building.
Right.
Running it.
Mm-hmm.
And you over here like, yeah.
They wanted the Bible history, goddammit.
They always blew my mind.
They wanted that history.
I don't know. I just had to get that off my chest. Clearly, I felt some sort of way about it.
I'm obsessed with like astronomy.
Yes, you are.
Like I just be, I go down the rabbit hole and just be like, I'm just amazed at how, vast the universe is, how space works, how time works. And it's just like, wow. Even the beginning didn't even make sense to me, the Big Bang. And it's just like, and we're constantly moving away from that source of the explosion at top speeds. And even now we're moving at incredible speeds through space. And it's just like, and I think about, but back to Earth, though, back to 65 million, because I can go off on a tangent.
Yes, you can.
But 65 million years ago, and they say that dinosaurs were here for millions of years, and like, had the dinosaurs never been wiped out by what they perceived to have been an asteroid strike, we probably wouldn't have evolved the way we evolved. We wouldn't have been the dominant species on the planet. We would have just been, we'd have been dominated over by the dinosaurs. We probably wouldn't have made the advancements that we have made. So a lot of it is luck, chance, happenstance. Had the Earth never gotten hit by a big enough asteroid, the dinosaurs would have been here to stay. And then, we wouldn't have evolved the same. The mammals would not have reigned supreme on land because, it was a reptile world. So we got Jurassic Park. Jurassic World Dominion has hit theaters this summer. Technically the third in this new installment of Jurassic Park movies, but the sixth overall Jurassic film. I remember seeing Jurassic Park in 1993 at the movie theater. I went in just, it's going to be I thought it was going to be a cute little dinosaur movie because it was Steven Spielberg. Steven Spielberg to me at that time was cute. I'm thinking E.T., Close Encounters, not thinking about Jaws. I'm not thinking about the Jaws, Steven. I'm thinking about E.T., fun, family, I'll go see Jurassic Park. Absolutely blown away.
Amazing.
The special effects at that time were jaw-dropping. And I had a huge jawbreaker when I went to see Jurassic Park. They were selling these huge jawbreakers that's supposed to look like a dinosaur egg. I bought that. And I actually finished it. It took me a couple weeks. And the special effects at that time were amazing. I was just like, yo, this is incredible. I've always been a fan of dinosaurs growing up. I was, amazed by dinosaurs. Triceratops is my favorite, still is. And, this movie was a kid Tony's dream. I was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? It felt like these animals were real. It felt like, when I hated the scene in the original Jurassic Park where the Triceratops was sick and they were on it and they were like laying on her stomach and, she was breathing and like they were going through the poop and stuff like that. I was like, yo, this really looks real. And then shit hit the fan when, cats with ulterior motives messed up the whole park and then the T-Rex get loose and the raptors are loose and, all hell breaks loose and you're in on this amazing adventure that's scary, that's dope, that's amazing. The characters you felt, you connected with, you cared about them, and it was a great time at the movies. I saw it like 2 times in the theater. At that time, it became the top grossing film of all time, and it was like, boom. It was amazing. Who had better special effects? I feel like the aliens effects holds up a little bit better because they really had people in suits being the xenomorphs. So that like the queen alien looked like some real shit. The brontosaurus, there's no way you can put a person in a brontosaurus suit or even make a full scale brontosaurus moving and shaking. But cut to Jurassic World. Lost World, Jurassic Park 2. A lot of people didn't feel that one. All the cast didn't come back. Jeff Goldblum came back. And it just wasn't as dope as the second one. And then the third one, everybody was like, all right, get the hell up out of here, man. We had Vince Vaughn in that. We had, what's her name? What's the redhead's name? Julianne Moore was in that joint. William H. Macy was in there. They was always up in the ante on the dinosaurs. And then they had the Allosaurus. You got this big dinosaur that could snap a T-Rex's neck because he got the long arms. The T-Rex is like this out here. Like, man, light my cigarette, put it in my mouth for me. Then cut to, they reignite the franchise, come out with Jurassic World. Jurassic World comes out and breaks all kind of box office records. We got Chris Pratt in there. We have
Bryce
Dallas Howard. And we just reinvigorated the series. This was a good time in theaters. We got the big sea creature dinosaurs now. And they took it there. Huge financial success. Of course, they're going to do a sequel. The sequel comes out. What's the name of that last one? This is Dominion. Something Kingdom.
Fallen
Kingdom. Fallen Kingdom, for me, for the most part, was forgettable. It introduced a kid that was like a clone of a doctor that worked for the park. And it was just, all right, it was cool. The one thing that lasted with me visually on Fallen Kingdom was when the whole island went up in smoke because of a volcanic eruption. And they were leaving the island. They were taking some dinosaurs, but all the dinosaurs couldn't make it. And they showed this brontosaurus that was trying to get off the island. And the brontosaurus got left by the people on the ships. And you see the brontosaurus, you see that volcanic cloud just take over everything. You see that brontosaurus, you see a silhouette in the smoke. And that brontosaurus was like, man, come, yes. That scene was absolutely heartbreaking, man. That's the image that stayed with me in Fallen Kingdom. I was like, man, come on, man. The brontosaurus is the family favorite dinosaur.
It is.
That's the dinosaur that is the biggest ever. It means no harm. It eats plants. Y'all couldn't throw him on the ship. That image hurt my soul. I was like, I'm never watching this movie again. I'll never want to see that scene again because it hurt. He was like, help me. Don't leave your boy like this, please. Let me get on the ship. Don't do your boy like this. Cut to, we got the latest Jurassic Park movie, Jurassic World, I should say, Dominion. So now they brought back the OGs. They brought back Sam Neill. They brought back Laura Dern. They brought back Jeff Goldblum. They all came back. Sam Jackson couldn't come back because he died in the first one. You know what I'm saying? Newman from Seinfeld couldn't come back because he died in the first one. The guy that created Jurassic Park in the movie, Richard Attenborough, he passed away, so he couldn't come back. But we got the OGs back in this thing. So now we got the old and the new together. It's all about nostalgia in this joint. The plot points for this one is the dinosaurs have gotten loose to where they are now coexisting with us as humans and the species at large. So now we got these dinosaurs just really out here in the wilderness with us. They are no longer trapped on a specific island or relegated to some kind of epic amusement park. Now they are living amongst us now. And so, you got pterodactyls attacking you on the beach. We got pterodactyls nesting on top of skyscrapers. And what you finna do? What you finna do if it's a pterodactyl nesting on the Sears Tower? What you finna do? You just gonna be like, all right, they up there. You know what I'm saying? They up there. So now which is an interesting premise on its own. Like when they opened up the film and they were showing like news footage of like humans and dinosaurs coexisting, I was like, yo, I want to see this. Like I want to end on this world right here. Now we like District 9. Now we like, this is a dope element that I'm interested in. And there's this new company on the scene that are making revolutions in the study of dinosaurs and the coexistence of human beings and, and Biodyne or whatever their name was. Biosyn. They're revolutionary stuff and, doing all this. And so, but within that, they are making, with this genetic modification, now we have locusts the size of goddamn bobcats, probably. Now we have locusts this size that are attacking the live crops of fields and stuff like this. So if you have, and we all know in real life, in real time, a swarm of locusts can be devastating to your farm, to your agriculture, to your everything. So now multiply that size by 10. So now you got cat-sized locusts on your fields. So it's thousands of them just coming to your field. Now that's a problem. So now we tap it into the human race starving out because of these locusts. So now they're trying to get to the bottom of, well, who created these locusts? Why are these locusts out here? And spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Well, no spoilers.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I'm not gonna do spoilers.
Not in the middle of a review.
I'm not gonna do the spoilers. So basically, that's pretty much at the crux of this story is, how do we control this dilemma right here? And also underneath that is the girl that was a clone in the last one. They've been hiding her because they don't want, the powers that be to kidnap this girl and start running tests on her. So, Chris Pratt and Bryce Howard are protecting her from the outside world because, they're going to be wanting to kidnap her and run tests. And, like, they don't want her to go through all that because she's like a special child that was created through genetics and, like, and so she could hold the answer to so many different things. So they're trying to keep her protected, but she's a teenager, so she's rebelling against that. I want to go out. I want to be free. Tired of being in this house with y'all. Typical teenage stuff. And they're like, no, you don't understand. We're trying to protect you. I don't want to be protected. The typical back and forth with teens. And she's talking reckless. She's slamming the door. You know what I'm saying? You're not my father. You're not my mother.
You're not
my father or my mother. You're not my mom. You're not my dad. I'm sick of it. I'm slamming the door. Arms folded. Walking off. Typical teenage BS.
The
which
usual.
is, the usual. And so you got that story going on. And you always got the people that they all about money. They'll kidnap some dangerous animals for the money. They'll introduce, an animal to a population they shouldn't for the money, And so you got these cats watching and they also want to get Blue. Blue is the raptor from the previous Jurassic movies that Chris Pratt connected with. Blue has a kid. So they looking at the kid and they're like, yo, we can kidnap this black market. So you got the black market out here with the dinosaurs and the people. So now that we got dinosaurs out here willy-nilly, we got the black market. Now they out here buying dinosaurs. They got them pit fighting. They selling them. They doing all kind of illegal shit. And so you got that whole dynamic. So within that, you got this company, you got the locusts coming out, you got her, and then she ends up getting kidnapped because she's, a rebellious teen. And she gets kidnapped, Blue gets kidnapped, and so the race is on to save the kid and also find out about the locusts.
Blue's kid gets kidnapped.
Oh, yeah, well, the kid, the
Beta.
human kid
No.
gets kidnapped.
Because Blue is the mom. Beta is...
Oh, yeah, Beta is the one.
Yeah.
Blue's kid gets kidnapped. The kid gets kidnapped, the human kid, and then Blue's kid gets kidnapped. So now the race is on to save the kids. And Laura Dern is back because she's like, yo, we got to see what's up with these locusts. So I'm going to hook up with, Sam Neill from the first one. What's his name? What's his name?
Alan Grant.
Alan Grant. She's like, yo, Alan, man, I need your help, man. Let's do this. And Alan's like, man, I just been digging up stuff, but you still look good. You know what I'm saying? And then all the while, Jeff Goldblum's character is an author, and he's kind of working with that company. And so they just doing all this. So this is how the gang gets back together and also mixes with the new gang. And we're introduced to a cool new pilot who was flying, transport and stuff. And then she kind of gets involved because she's like, man, y'all out here kidnapping stuff. I didn't sign up for this. I'm just a pilot. So now they all coming together to, save the world. Just Jurassic World.
The pilot is played by DeWanda Wise.
Yeah.
Who I'm glad that she's blowing up.
So DeWanda Wise, this is my intro to DeWanda. Like, I didn't watch She's Gotta Have It and The Underground. And so if y'all not familiar with who DeWanda Wise is, she's a black actress who she was the lead in She's Gotta Have It, right? She was the lead.
Yeah, she was the lead.
So she played Nola Darling.
Nola Darling.
And she has a very big role in this film. She plays the pilot. And this is my intro to her. And I was just like, yo, who is... I asked Sabrina, like, yo, who is this? And she's like, oh, you don't know who this is? That's Sabrina's bread and butter to put you on something you ain't know. She'd be like, oh, you don't know? And so
I was
like,
really
oh,
shocked.
man. And so... Because I never watched those shows. I didn't watch The Underground. I'm slaved out. And I never got into She's Gotta Have It. And then I had never seen her in anything else. And I was just like, who is this person? She had gravity to her. She was just like dope. And I was like, she looked amazing. It was like, she had these big brown eyes and like, yo, she got face. And I was just like, yo, she looked kind of brolic too. And I was just like, yo. And I immediately started thinking like, how can we cast her in anything? I was like, Storm.
Yeah.
Please.
In the middle of the movie, he's like, Storm?
Storm. Can we? Mm-hmm. And because I saw her on the movie poster. She's on the poster. So I saw her there and I was just like, oh, who this black girl is on the poster? And so, and then to see her in the film, I was just like, I need more of her. Mm-hmm. We need more. And I was just like, Storm. Please.
Yeah, that's how I felt when watching She's Gotta Have It. She's great.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I like her.
Come on, man.
Pull up.
And she's stunning and she's dark and she's
gorgeous.
Beautiful. And it's just like, man, come on, this.
Yeah. And then and when she talks, it's like what we were talking about with like Eva Mendes. Like when she talks, it's like, all right, you're more than just looks. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
it was just like, and I really believed her as a pilot. I really believed her in this movie. And it was just like a dope new character to add to the familiar faces that we were already accustomed to. The seedy element is played by Thompson. What's his name? Thompson. I forget his name. I know his last name is Thompson though. He's been around. He's been acting for a long time. I think he even played Powder. Remember that movie Powder?
Oh, I remember that movie.
I think he was Powder.
Wait, the main guy, the main villain?
Yeah.
The doctor? His name is Campbell Scott.
Campbell Scott. Who am I thinking of? Who the hell am I thinking about?
Let me see who played Powder. Yo, Powder was quite the movie.
Campbell Scott. That's his name. Yeah, Powder was a good movie. The director
Sean
was
Patrick Flannery
was Powder?
Was Powder.
Oh, I was way off.
Boondock Saints himself. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Campbell Scott. Campbell Scott was in the movie with Julia Roberts.
Dying Young.
That was the movie I was thinking about, even though I never saw that movie because I knew it was going to be sad. But, I paid. It made like 30-something, 40-something million at the box office.
It's in the title. Dying Young.
Dying Young is just, it's all here. It's all here. Campbell Scott is his name, man.
Yeah. He kills it.
Yeah, he was good in the role. He was good in the role. I believed him. Jurassic World Dominion was entertaining.
It was.
It was fun. Nowhere near as good as the original. Nowhere near. And I got tired of this move.
Oh my God.
I got so tired of Chris Pratt doing this with the hand. Hey.
The force.
Hey. It's going to have people across the world thinking they could do this to animals and thinking they just going to automatically calm down. This move right here. Hey, now come on now. Come on now. Breathe with me. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. It's just, they was throwing that hands up 87 times in this movie.
There was a moment where I was like, does he have the force?
Right.
Because I'm very confused right now.
Obi-Wan coming in, and Anakin, and then
right.
Mace Windu. Hey now.
Because these were wild dinosaurs. These are no longer zoo type of dinosaurs. These are wild dinosaurs. So you just put your hand up and that's it.
Come on now.
So if I run into a dinosaur, hey, you see the hand?
You could do that to the elephants and the
elephants.
mauling people. Hey. Don't maul us. Don't trample us.
I'll be in the casket like this.
Yeah, that's all they needed, man. For these elephants, come on now. It's just, it was good to see the gang back together. It was good to see the original stars come back. It was cool. It could have been. The dinosaurs were dope to look at. I love a good T-Rex visual coming out. Cast is likable. But it was cool. It was entertaining. It didn't blow me away. It didn't, if Jurassic Park stopped right now, I'd be content.
Oh, yeah. I feel like this would be a good
close off.
All right. Are we living with the dinosaurs? That's it? All right.
Right.
No more locusts? Okay.
Right. So, it was entertaining, I guess. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't the worst of the series. It wasn't the best. But I will say that I liked it better than The Lost World. I liked it better than Jurassic Park 3. I liked it better than Fallen Kingdom. So I will say it's better than those 3 Jurassic Parks right off the rip. Nowhere near the original, but that's hard to top. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, I think
I'm gonna give it on the smooth jazz tip. Let me turn around into this. I'm giving Jurassic World Dominion. I'll give it 3 saxophones out of 5.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'll give it 3 saxophones out of 5.
That's fair.
Definitely had a dope action sequence in the middle that was pretty damn exciting.
Oh.
Although I will say this is a complaint I have with a lot of different movies, not just Jurassic Park. If you're gonna make a character or entity, an animal, a being have certain abilities, I need for those abilities to be consistent throughout the piece.
Oh.
So there's some scenes in the movie where raptors are chasing Bryce Howard. She's running away on foot and escaping. Then those same raptors are now keeping up with a motorcycle. I need for the speed to be consistent throughout. If a raptor can't catch Bryce Howard, I need them to not be able to keep up with a motorcycle. And if you can keep up with a motorcycle, I need you to catch Bryce Howard in seconds. I need for it to be consistent. If you're gonna be a fast creature all through and through. If I get chased by a cheetah on foot, the cheetah is catching me. That's just facts. I can't outrun no cheetah. And if you can keep up, if you can outrun a raptor that can also keep up with a motorcycle, then you're caught. So let's be consistent. That's one of my biggest complaints. Another thing I liked about this new Jurassic Park, the diversity in the casting.
Yeah.
The cast is super diverse. A lot of blacks. A lot of blacks in this thing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of blacks.
One of the most important characters for the whole plot.
Yeah.
Black.
So
without him, they wouldn't have known what's going on.
Blacks is all up and through,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So definitely like the diversity in the casting. I see what y'all doing out here, man. I like it. I'm here for it.
Jeff
Definitely here for
Goldblum.
it. Jeff Goldblum was back.
Great.
They didn't even show his kids. He had a black daughter in The Lost World.
Oh.
She did the little gymnastics and hit that raptor in the infamous scene.
I love him. Like
Wait, it was two people from the Get Down?
Oh yeah, it was Justice and Mamadou. Mamadou played DJ. Wait, who did he play? Damn it, who did he play? I'm gonna tell you right now.
Who was he in the Jurassic movie?
Mamadou's the
Oh,
yeah,
he was in the Get Down?
Yeah, he was in the Get Down.
Oh, okay. I don't even remember him on the Get Down.
You will the second I show it because he's important.
Oh yeah, B.D. Wong was one note. I get that.
Oh yeah.
But B.D. Wong was B.D. Wong. I've seen him be that character many times.
Grandmaster Flash. That's who he played.
He was Grandmaster Flash this whole time?
That whole time.
I did not know he was Grandmaster Flash the whole time.
Yep, Justice and Mamadou.
Wow. Did not know that. Did not know he played Grandmaster Flash. You learn something new every day, guys.
His resume is building, and
it is.
It's some pretty good stuff.
Hmm. Yeah, man. So anyway, that's my review of Jurassic World Dominion. Yeah, 3.5 saxophones out of 5. You giving it the same? 3?
I'll 3.5.
Okay. Oh.
Flaccid, like you say.
A flaccid 3.5.
Flaccid.
Okay.
It's mainly because it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Good time. Anything Jeff Goldblum, you know where I'm at.
Yep.
I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm enjoying
and he was jeffing.
And he was jeffing
He
it
was
up.
jeffing.
Oh,
yeah.
and you know
he was Goldbluming.
When Jeff Goldblums,
Mm-hmm.
I'm all in.
Yeah.
No matter what.
He was jeffing.
And then seeing DeWanda, I was like, okay.
DeWanda got me.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
once you got me.
Right. There's a lot of people that I enjoy.
Yeah.
And then seeing Laura and Neil, right? Just seeing that, I was like, man, I feel like a kid again.
Yeah.
Watching it.
It was nostalgic for real.
It was super nostalgic.
Yeah.
But also with the nice elements of the newness. It was like a good balance.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, this is a good time. I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah. I actually like the main characters. The little girl is just whatever, but I like Chris Pratt. I like Bryce Howard. I like Jeff, of course. I like the original, the OG3 for sure. I like DeWanda Wise. Grandmaster Flash was legit.
No, that's how you're going to call
it. It's Grandmaster Flash here on out. From here on out, it's Grandmaster Flash.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I know Chris Pratt was important, but not really. He didn't feel that important in this movie. Bryce did. She felt more important.
Bryce definitely felt more important in this particular joint.
In this one.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like he was there because he had to be there.
Right.
But I felt like she was it. Because he even said that at one point, like, no, you have to go.
Yeah.
Because you are probably getting paid more than me in this movie right now. Yeah.
They probably got equal pay because they've been here for all 3.
This is true.
They probably got the same pay scale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Good times.
Mm-hmm. It's a fun summer movie though.
Mm-hmm.
I know some people ain't really rocking with it, but he say Bryce Dallas Howard is caked up. She's
thick.
She got a shape to her.
She do.
She got a nice shape.
Yeah.
Nice face too.
Yeah.
And she's redhead.
I like redheads.
You know what? DeWanda Wise says this in the film.
Yeah.
I like redheads too, even though they're pale.
Yeah, they are pale.
The red offsets the paleness. Because I do think redheads, a lot of redheads have great faces.
Yes.
Because I feel like Bryce Howard has a great face. I feel like Jessica Chastain has a great face. And these are just redheads. I'm thinking of off top.
What's his name? Carrot Top.
Golden Blue.
Deborah Messing. I think she's so pretty.
Deborah Messing.
Deborah Messing is super cute.
Emma Stone's a redhead?
Yeah, she is.
She has dope eyeballs.
Christina Hendricks was, when she hit the scene, she's
a redhead?
Yep.
Malcolm X was a redhead.
Lindsay Lohan is originally a
Lindsay Lohan. She had a great face too, man.
She did. Oh, is it Gillian Anderson?
Gillian Anderson, she's a redhead?
Yeah, she's a redhead.
Oh, snap. She got a good face.
Good old Molly Ringwald. Why is Rihanna in here? Is she a redhead?
Molly Ringwald.
Prince Harry. Yeah, these are all really good redheads.
Yeah. Redhead is the move, man.
I'm with it. Lucille Ball, adorable.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's the redhead.
Great face, man.
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman's a redhead? Because here they are.
I seen that in the gym again. I was like, all right, we get it. Seth Green's a redhead. Why are they giving me
Seth Green? Okay. Bill Burr.
Bill Burr, mad redhead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to redheads.
Redheads
man.
is life, man. Shout out to the Redhead Coalition.
Yeah.
You know
and black redheads.
Oh yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Freckles and everything.
With freckles?
I'm here. Yo, I'm here for freckles.
Yes, indeed.
I love freckles.
Freckles is a good time.
Yeah.
Eric Stoltz. You know, fun fact.
Uh-oh.
Eric Stoltz was originally Marty McFly.
Oh, yeah.
They shot it with him and everything, but he was just a little bit too serious for the role, so they recast him and brought Michael J. Fox in. They originally wanted Michael J. Fox, but he was doing Family Ties at the same time. They shot a bunch of scenes with Eric Stoltz. It didn't work out, so they were like, yeah, you're not really working. It's too serious. He's brooding. And so what they ended up doing, shout out to Michael J. Fox for even having the work ethic to even complete this. He shot Family Ties during the day, Back to the Future at night. If you were to ask me, Tony Baker, right now, to do that, no. I'm not doing it. I'm saying no. Before Serene passed, I would have did it. I'd have been like, yeah, I'm shooting in the day and then shooting at night. But now when I'm saying no, I'm really focusing on my rest. But imagine what Michael J. Fox would have missed had he not done Back to the Future.
Facts.
It might have just been Family Ties and then he never really took off after that. But Back to the Future is...
Shout out to Michael
everything.
J. Fox, bro.
Shout out to Michael J. Fox. I wanted to be him.
Honorary redhead, because I'm not sure, but she's been red most of her career. Shaka Khan.
Oh.
That's a great redhead.
I'll take it, man. I'll take it. Amy Yazbek from Wings and Problem Child. Yes. I liked her face too.
SZA, when she's red, I like that.
Yeah.
That fits her.
Red's
a good hair color.
It is.
I was addicted to red hair for mad long. That's why I like my natural hair now. Whenever I'm in the sun too long, you see the red still underneath because it's just never fully left my head.
It's a good look, man.
It's hard to get out of your hair too.
Was Teen Wolf before or after? Teen Wolf was, put it this way, Teen Wolf, Back to the Future and Teen Wolf at one point in time were number 1 and number 2 at the box office the same week. Back to the Future and Teen Wolf were number 1 and 2 at the box office at the same week. So they coexisted simultaneously. That's how crazy it was for Michael J. Fox at that time. Anyway, y'all, getting the hell up out of here. Am I forgetting anything? Okay. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in.
You can tell them about Gross.
Oh, let me tell y'all about the new show I'm doing. I'm doing a new show. It's going to be called Gross Point Bake. And it's me really crunching the numbers when it comes to entertainment, whether it be movie box office numbers, album sales, TV ratings. We are going to crunch the numbers. And Sabrina likes the term Tony's Gross.
I like Tony's Gross. That's my favorite. That would have been the title if I was in charge.
Tony's Gross. But Gross Point Bake. And on the first episode, I'm going to be tackling the movie grosses of our favorite slashers. Okay. We're going to be breaking down who's the king of the slashers. Is it going to be Norman Bates, Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, Jigsaw, Leatherface, Candyman, Chucky, Pinhead? Who is really putting butts in the seats when it comes to Slash McGee? Oh, and also Scream, Ghostface. We're going to see who's the king of the slashers when it comes to them numbers. You all going to have your little specific favorite, but who's really putting butts in the seats? The first episode of Gross Point Bake is going to tackle that. We're going to see who the true king of the slashers is in terms of movie box office grosses. So let's get into it. Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in to Verbal Cardio. Don't forget to drink your water. Sorry we didn't tackle any questions on this episode, but we will in the future. Anyway, be good to one another. Enjoy. Let me know what you thought of the new Jurassic Park in the comment section below. Are you going to watch it? Did you watch it? Did you enjoy it? How do you rank the Jurassic Park films? How do you rank them all? Rank them all in the comment section below. And also, who's your favorite character in the new Jurassic Park? Mine is DeWanda Wise. Now I'm all on board.
Yes.
Now I want her to be a superhero. Now I want her everywhere.
And I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, she is. I was like, man, who is this?
I don't know why I was so surprised, but now that I think about it, she's really not on anything you would watch.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but I just figure actors even if you never really seen them.
Right. Yeah.
So I was really shocked.
Because I don't know a lot of TV actors.
Yeah.
And so, her credits that got your attention was The Underground and She's Gotta Have It. And those were just streaming and on TV. So I miss a lot of that stuff. Like when you said, what's his name from The Boys was on Gossip Girl, I would have never known that.
Yeah. Deep.
But put him in some movies, though, I'd have been like, oh, that's the guy from Ocean's 15.
Yeah. When it comes to shows, I'm your person.
Yeah,
when it comes to movies,
you be watching stuff.
It's you.
Yeah. So anyway, y'all, we out here.
Bye.